A sedentary lifestyle combined with a poor diet is among the most dangerous modern habits, silently increasing the risk of multiple cancers. The human body was designed for motion, yet many people now spend most of their day sitting at desks, in cars, or on sofas, while consuming calorie-dense, nutrient-poor foods that overload metabolism and starve the body of protective compounds. This combination doesn't just lead to weight gain, it reshapes the inner biology of cells, weakening the immune system, increasing inflammation, and making DNA more vulnerable to damage. When movement stops and processed food dominates, the body's defense systems, those finely tuned networks of detoxification, repair, and immune surveillance, begin to shut down one by one, leaving the body increasingly unguarded against the development of cancer. Prolonged inactivity causes blood circulation to slow and insulin levels to rise, leading to a constant surplus of glucose and inflammatory molecules in the bloodstream. Over time, this chronic metabolic stagnation contributes to oxidative stress, the gradual buildup of reactive oxygen species that damage cellular DNA. Damaged DNA is like a corrupted blueprint. Once errors accumulate, cells can begin to divide uncontrollably, the first step in cancer formation. Meanwhile, a diet high in refined sugars, saturated fats, and processed meats adds to the assault. These foods promote inflammation, weaken the gut microbiome, and flood the system with free radicals, overwhelming the antioxidants the body naturally produces. The combination of too little motion and too much toxic food becomes a slow but steady internal storm, attacking the body at its core. But the opposite is equally true, and this is where hope begins. A physically active lifestyle, paired with nutrient-rich foods, rebuilds the body's natural protection at the cellular level. Movement improves oxygen delivery, enhances lymphatic drainage, and activates antioxidant enzymes that neutralize free radicals. Exercise also helps regulate hormones, especially insulin and estrogen, which, when unbalanced, can drive several forms of cancer, including breast, prostate, and colon cancer. Even small doses of activity, 30 minutes of brisk walking, cycling, or dancing most days of the week, begin to reset metabolism and restore immune vigilance. The body rewards consistency more than intensity. Every step taken is a direct counter to stagnation. To complement the effects of movement, nutrition plays the equally critical role of supplying the antioxidants that modern lifestyles so often deplete. Berries, citrus fruits, and pomegranates are among nature's most concentrated sources of these protective compounds. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries contain anthocyanins, pigments that give them their deep color and act as potent free radical scavengers. These compounds help protect DNA from oxidative damage and support enzymes involved in cell repair. Regular consumption of berries has been associated with reduced inflammation and lower risk markers for several cancers, including those of the colon and breast. Citrus fruits, such as oranges, lemons, and grapefruits, contribute their own powerful mix of protection. They contain vitamin C, one of the body's frontline antioxidants, which helps prevent DNA damage and supports collagen formation in tissues. They also provide flavonoids like hesperidin and naringenin, which improve blood flow and have been shown in studies to inhibit tumor cell proliferation. The bright color and acidity of citrus fruits aren't just sensory pleasures, they signal high biological activity that your cells directly benefit from. Eating fresh slices, adding lemon juice to salads, or including orange segments in breakfast meals can make antioxidant intake both easy and enjoyable. Then there is pomegranate, often called the fruit of life in ancient cultures, and for good reason. Pomegranate is packed with polyphenols such as ellagic acid and punicalagins, which possess strong anti-inflammatory and anti-carcinogenic properties. These compounds help regulate genes related to apoptosis, the programmed death of damaged cells, and reduce angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels that feed tumors. Drinking pure pomegranate juice or eating the fresh arils several times a week supports detoxification processes in the liver and provides lasting antioxidant protection for cellular DNA. Integrating these foods into daily life can be both simple and deeply effective. A morning smoothie made from berries and yogurt can replace a sugary breakfast. Fresh citrus slices can accompany lunch, and a handful of pomegranate seeds can serve as an afternoon snack instead of processed sweets. These choices don't just add color to the diet, they help the body rebuild its internal defense shield one meal at a time. Combining antioxidant-rich fruits with physical movement multiplies the benefits. Exercise improves nutrient uptake and circulation, ensuring that these protective compounds reach every tissue where they're needed most. Hydration and sleep also matter profoundly in this equation. Water helps transport antioxidants and flush toxins, while adequate sleep allows the body to perform DNA repair and immune regulation. Chronic sleep deprivation, much like inactivity, elevates stress hormones such as cortisol, which suppress immune function and increase oxidative stress. Maintaining a regular sleep schedule, 7 to 8 hours per night, supports the body's ability to heal and protect itself. Equally important is minimizing exposure to the foods and habits that cause cellular harm. Processed snacks, deep-fried items, and sugary drinks should be seen not as occasional treats, but as active stressors on the body's defense system. Replacing them with whole foods rich in natural antioxidants reverses that damage over time. Cooking with olive oil instead of trans fats, using herbs like rosemary and turmeric, and adding vegetables to every meal are simple yet profound steps toward cancer prevention. The warning about sedentary living and poor diet is not just statistical, it is a reminder that inaction and neglect quietly reshape the chemistry of life itself. Yet the solution lies in the same daily rhythms we already control. The act of walking, stretching, breathing deeply, or choosing fresh food over processed options may seem small, but these habits accumulate into biological strength. The human body is remarkably forgiving. It responds quickly when given movement, clean fuel, and rest. Within weeks, inflammation drops, metabolism stabilizes, and the cellular environment becomes less favorable to disease. Cancer risk is not only determined by genetics or fate. It is deeply influenced by how we move, eat, and live every day. A sedentary, processed lifestyle teaches the body to decay slowly. An active, colorful one teaches it to renew itself constantly. The choice between those paths happens in moments, in deciding to take the stairs, to choose fresh fruit over a packaged snack, or to go for a walk after dinner instead of sitting still. Each of these moments adds up to a life with more vitality, sharper immunity, and a body resilient against the slow creep of disease. The warning is real, but it carries a message of empowerment, not fear. By replacing stillness with motion and emptiness with nourishment, the body begins to heal itself from the inside out. Each brightly colored fruit, each glass of water, each active hour tells the same story, one of renewal, defense, and strength. Prevention is not a distant concept. It's a series of small, colorful choices made every day that together form the foundation of lifelong cancer protection.